To do your digital poster for today's assignment, I want you to use the website Easily, and you will go to just type in the Y, and you'll come to the home page. If you haven't already, you need to register, and to do that, you will choose a username, put in your email and your password twice, and your first and last name. It takes just a second, and then you can log in. Okay, and you will want to go to your home page, and you will have your dashboard with your visuals that you've done. As you can see, here's the Venn diagram that we use today to organize your thoughts on the experiences of women and African Americans during the Progressive Era. And you'll be making a digital poster like this one that I've made for George Washington Carver, who was a very, very intelligent man who worked at Tuskegee Institute for over 50 years and was able to find over 300 uses, industrial uses, for peanuts, soybeans, sweet potatoes, and other farm products. So what you need to do is you want to go and you're going to the home page, and you will see that they give you a lot of templates that you can choose from for making different graphic organizers. And if we were making a graph, you'd want to probably use those, or a map or timeline. But for today, we are going to use a blank or a fresh start template. And what you're going to do first is you need to name it. So you're going to go up to the left-hand corner and hit the Save button, and it'll say empty. So let's put something on here first. So you want to clear it. So hit clear, and we want to pick a background. So remember, you want your background to complement your your idea. So we don't want to pick anything too bright or too busy unless you have a purpose to do so. I'm going to use this green. You can also do a portrait or landscape, and I want landscape for this one, but you may use either one for your poster. And I'm also going to give it a title. So your title, to get text, you hit the text button, and then you're going to drag what kind of text you want. So it can be a title, header, or body. You can reshape it, so it's not too terribly important. So you drag it down, and you want to highlight what's in the text box so we can get rid of it, and write your title. So I'm going to say George Washington Carver. And you want to check the spelling, and once you got it, you can double click back on the poster and find your toggle box by clicking on it, and you can resize it and move it. And if I wanted to turn this upside down, I could. If I wanted it on the side, I could put it on the side of my poster. But I'm not going to. So you just want to make sure that whatever choice you make, it has a reason, that it's going to be the best for a visual effect on your poster. So up here you have your bold, italic, underline, shadow. If I wanted to give it a little shadow, I could. I could change the color if I wanted to do a dark green, or if I wanted to do yellow. But remember, whatever you choose, you need to have a purpose for it. So it's just not there for effect, that you do have some kind of purpose to enhance your poster. So that's adding text. Now, you can add objects. They have lots of different objects, people. These are more for if you're going to do a visual graph than for your poster, but they are up there. And then this button is the templates. And like I said, for this poster, we're going to use the empty template. So we won't be using that button. But for future projects, you can look at templates. If you wanted to add some shapes, there are shapes to add. If you wanted bubbles, and to do that, you drag them down, and then you could highlight them. You can change the color. So if you wanted white bubbles or blue bubbles, you could do that. And that might be an interesting thing to do if you want to have your text highlighted in a bubble. You can do that. And I could say that Carver was born into slavery in 1864. And again, I can reshape my text, and I can reshape my bubble. I need to do that. If I want to put that and fit it into the bubble better, I can add some returns. And fit it into my bubble better. So again, there's lots of options to do here. We just want to make it sure that it is the right option for what effect you're going for. And we can also move it over. And if you need to, you can bring something forward or put it back. Now, if I wanted to get an image for to go along with this, I would go up here to upload, and I can add a file. And you want to add pictures. And so what I suggest you do is you go and get all your pictures that you want for your poster, any images that you want for your poster, and you save them in a file on your desktop. And that way they're there, and you can organize them ahead of time, label them so you know what you want, and you can have them there. That'll be easier than trying to search for them while you're doing your poster. So you're going to click on the image, right click on the left click on the image, and if you want to do two images at the same time, you'll want to hit Control if you're on a PC and Command if you're on a Mac, and then you can hit Open. And it didn't want me to do that, so I'm going to do them one at a time. Let's try again, and we'll do one at a time. It did work on my Mac, but it's not working on my PC. I'm not sure why. But you know, if you run into problems, you just kind of go around them. And just get what you need one at a time. And there it is, and you just drag it onto your poster. And again, you can resize the image. What you want to make sure you do, though, is when you are collecting your images, make sure you know where you've gotten them so you can cite your images. And that way we are in compliance with copyright. We don't want to steal anybody else's work. So once you have your image, you can move it around, figure out where you want it, and you can also, if you need to, send it backwards or move it forwards, depending on what you want. And if you're working and you don't care for something, you can always click on it and change it. Or if you hit delete, you can get rid of it. So we can move things where we want it and put it in the order we want it. Okay. If you want to add more text without typing things in this way, you can also put your text on a PowerPoint or slides, and then you can save them as pictures, and you can also download them. So we're going to use this, and this is a quote by George Washington Carver on his thought about nature and what he can learn. And again, you can resize them, you can move them to how you want and put them in. Now, you want to make sure that you are going to save your image and give it a name. And once you save it, it should save automatically. If you wanted something to be more opaque, you can change the opacity by just moving the slide panel. And then once you're done, you go back to your home, back to the home page, and then you will see that you can share your image. So I'll share the finished image, and it will give you either a web link or you can embed it. You can keep it as private, and when you turn it in, you're going to either email me the web link or you can embed it on your Emoto. And by doing that, you're going to copy. I'm going to copy, and we'll go to our Emoto page, and I'm going to put my presentation here. I've already embedded it into Edmodo. And it's thinking. Oh, okay. That's the. So we're going to do the link. I can paste my link. Easily. My digital poster. Oh, my caps are on. Let's try that again. Alright. And I want to send it to the class. Class there. And we're going to... Alright, so we send it, and it'll be attached, and I will get it, and we'll grade it. Okay, so now you know how to do it. Just remember that you need to register before you can start, and if you have any questions, please ask me, and I will do what I can to help you. Thank you.